Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing Petrified Pawns, where chess meets monsters and magic. Let's dive in. Alright, we have a king walking towards the center, the guarded entrance. We have our movements in this little information box, and in the top right it says, first select a chess piece with left click. I suppose this is our guy. It is. Move with right click. Cool. Ooh, and as you can see, this knight already starts to approach us. They have red health bars, so I'm going to assume that is the enemy. Break boxes and vases by moving into them. I suppose that this box with a bright yellow arrow is of interest, so we'll move into it, and we get 300 of something. This blue bar moves up. Boxes and vases give mana. Okay, so we got 300 mana. Mana is required to use your spells, and I assume the spells are these down here with the bright white arrow hovering over it. So now that we've gained mana, I suppose I can use this spell, Lesser Heal. Instantly heals a friendly unit for 800 health. Don't mind if I use that on my king. We click on the spell, click on my king, and we do in fact get 800 health. Nice. Attack enemies by standing close to them, and the final mission is to escort your king to the end. If he dies, you'll need to restart the level. Okay, so I suppose we are going to approach these knights. As long as I don't stand an L-shaped distance away from them, I should continue to deal damage. Nice, we've destroyed that one in the back corner. Let's go ahead and get a better view of the destruction of this next one. Come here, little guy. I have a surprise for you. All right, he hides in the corner, but that will not spare him. He has the exact same fate as his companion over here. Okay, it seems we've defeated the two knights. I suppose we should make our way over to this suspiciously highlighted chest in the corner, which gives us a dull blade, okay, and a key, which both go into our inventory, which I guess live in this little hacky sack. Okay, cool. Step towards these vases and collect more mana, and step through the brightly indicated door. It's locked. Give me the key. I probably should have been able to put that one together. Okay, now with the key, we're able to open the door, step through. Oh, and victory. Okay, so that marks the end of the first level. I'm not sure how many levels there are. My rather vague research indicates that there should be 18 in total, but I'm not 100% sure about that. In this next level, there are a whole bunch of pawns. Oh my goodness, it's riddled with pawns, bishops, rooks, knights. There's a queen back here as well. And this will be a rather intense step up from the introductory level. We also get a reward. Pick a chess piece. We can pick a bishop, which can move and attack diagonally, just like in real chess. A rook moves forward and backwards as well as side to side, attacks close by units in the same direction, and it comes with a mana discount. Reduce the mana cost of all abilities by -1. Ooh, that's nice. We also get a pawn, moves forward as well as side to side. The first move the unit makes has double range, again inspired by chess, which is wonderful. Can only attack diagonally. Comes with fortunate, increase the chance to critically heal with all healing effects by 2%. I think the choice here is rather obvious. We have the rook with a mana discount as well as being a rook, which is by far the strongest piece presented to us. It seems the furthest I can place the rook is somewhere around here, so I'm going to place it already attacking a pawn and step in its general direction. Oh, this is kind of funny. The pawn can only attack diagonally, but my rook attacks orthogonally, so I can just sort of bully these pawns by consistently moving towards them. All right, we're just about taking out these pawns. Nice, that little guy is gone. I'm gonna leave my king back here for the time being. I don't think I need him to get in any trouble, so I'm gonna let the rook do the dirty work and stay one orthogonal square distance from these pawns. Oh, my rook has taken a lot of damage because I keep stepping sort of into their line of sight. So let's use greater heal. I think he's taken quite a bit of damage. How much damage have you taken? 300 out of 1862, and greater heal gives you back 1870. Okay, so that will completely heal my rook. Don't mind if I do. Perfect. Now he's ready for some more shenanigans. I'm just gonna hang around here. Even though I am taking damage, it doesn't really matter all that much to me. These pawns are significantly weaker than my rook is, and by the time this replenishes, I will have taken out most of them. Okay, we're low again, back down to 300. Let's use lesser heal, and now that there are fewer pawns, I can be a little more careful not to take quite as much damage. All right, he's toast. Let's chase down this guy over here, as he can sort of just alternate between attacking these two different pawns. He's toast as well. There's one left to go, who by himself not possibly cause me any headaches. All right, our rook stands victorious over all of the remains of those pawns. We can see a head rolling over here past our probably very happy king. I'm gonna use my king and bring him a little bit closer, collect some of these bags. You can see this pawn sort of shuffling around. If I make a move, he sort of just moves around, but they all seem to stay in their platforms, which is quite nice. We grab 35 gold coins and 35 more. Do not mind if I do. Let's bring the king a little closer to the rook, and it seems there are two different paths. We can go up through the left, up that ramp, or we can go up through this ramp. Oh, and I've just noticed, what on earth is that? It seems to be a cannon. I don't think we've been introduced to this piece quite yet. It says 400 strength, but only 600 health. Fires a cannonball every second turn. Interesting. All right, let's use our rook to collect this vase over here, which will give us more mana, which means we can use more spells. Okay, let's do the same thing over here. Rinse and repeat. We might as well grab our spoils. I think now we're ready to approach the next set of pieces. I think we're gonna go up and over through here. I like that there's a chest waiting for us. Let's start by attacking the knight, who jumps out of the way, but it's going to suffer from the same thing that the pawns suffer from, which is that I can attack orthogonally and it cannot. Now, I'm not sure why it didn't deal any damage there. Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. We dealt some damage for the pawn as well. Nobody will be left out of the damage shenanigans. Okay, the rook is rather aggressive. Let's move out of the way. Our guy is a little bit lonely over here. Let's get him clear of these attacks. Bring him near this knight once more, and again, get some hits off on the pawn. Nice. The knight crumbles. The rook approaches. We will move out of the way. We'll hit this pawn in the meantime, and we can sort of play a little bit of cat and mouse. That's fine with me. We take down the pawn as well, but our rook is very low on health, so let's do a little something about that. Give him some health back. I like that they replenish, and it happens every 6 moves, which is hugely convenient. All right, some pressure on the bishop, some pressure on the pawn as well. Nobody will be left out. Pawn is just about done. It's quite annoying that this rook continues to bother us, and it's working down our health rather quickly. Okay, we take out the pawn. Yeah, this rook is a huge pain. We're almost done with the bishop. We can actually capture it because it's so low on health. You can see our rook has barely any health left, and this rook has a whole lot. So I'm going to use greater heal on my rook, move way out of the way, and start my own series of attacks. Both of our health is going down, but you can see their rook has 17 and mine has 300. Not only that, but I'm going to rub it in its face, give myself a little extra health boost before knocking it out. Okay, pretty straightforward. Time to reap our rewards. Let's come over here. What is in this chest? The bishop's stave. 60 strength, 800 health, 49 armor. And on 40% of attacks, we get anti, which deals 100% more damage to bishops. Interesting. We get a potion of stamina, increases a unit's maximum health by 400 per stack. Very amusing. And of course, 65 gold coins just for the health of the purse. Okay, let's move the king over as well. It seems to be that this platform is already empty. Wait, does that mean that these pieces moved up here? So maybe they do move across platforms. Let's take out this vase. Oh, they definitely do. He moved onto this platform as soon as I said that. Okay, luckily it's only 2 of them, and they both depend on diagonal attacks, so it shouldn't be too difficult for our rook to take out both of them. We get the pawn. Let's go for the bishop now as well. Come here, little guy. We'll just continue this little dance. I don't know why this is working so well, but it is, and we take out the bishop as well. Okay, 2 new pawns walk in. You can see our health barely went down, if at all, to be frank. So taking out these 2 pawns should also be trivial. That guy is out for the count, and I believe his lone buddy is as well. Yeah, heads will roll. Okay, the queen comes into play. The queen has 2,000 health. How does that stack up compared to our king? Okay, our king has more health than the queen, and the rook only has a tiny bit less, which is huge. Whoa! Okay, this queen either has a crush or has a vendetta. I think we can levy some rather strong attacks against the queen. It's sort of like the devil's tango, except I have more health than the queen does. So I take her out, and not for dinner. All right, pretty straightforward victory there. It seems we've inadvertently cleared this platform as well. So, wait a minute, there's free stuff over here. Well, I like free stuff, so let's send the rook in to collect some coins. Go right past the cannon, who does fire off a shot in vain. We'll grab these vases as well. Is that a chest back there? I suppose it's not for us. I'm too far away. Well, come over. Okay, that one's not worth it. But we collected most of our spoils. We can make our way out now. Barely missed by that cannon shot. Okay, cool. There's nobody here as well, so we'll go ahead and grab all this with the rook. Come through here, sweep up our spoils of war. Oh, I think it glitched out there for a second, but then it came to. We'll grab 35 more coins and walk our king out the front door. I believe we've caught everything that we needed to, and hasta la vista. Let's get out of here. I'm too far away. You're 1 step away, okay? Come on. This king loves to say that he's too far away. Oh, the rook follows as well. Come on, little guy. We get a victory on the 2nd level. Nice. So far, so good. Now we enter the quarry with our rook. Don't mind if I do. I like this. A little team building going on. This is nice. And hold on just a second. Before we begin our attack, we can pick another chess piece. Oh, they're going to give me the same options? Well, obviously I'm going to choose rook. I mean, now the bishop has a positive effect as well, which is armor. Increase all of your units' armor by plus 37. That feels like such a tiny difference that I'm just going to grab the other rook instead. Let's place it nice and close. We have plenty of warriors to work with here. Why don't we start by grabbing this vase? It's 2 lone pawns, and what on earth is that? Hello? What are you? A crossbow. Has 1,000 health and 200 strength. Moves away from opponents that are too close. Shoots arrows from range. Fire arrows set a tile on fire, damaging those who stand in it. You've got to be kidding me. What? So it can literally shoot across a bridge? That seems a little overpowered. Okay, what if I just step far away? We're dealing some damage to the pawns. It shoots at us anyways? How much damage did that deal? We're down 500, so I suppose it's dealing about 2 on every single one. That is actually very annoying. Can I do anything about that? Oh my goodness, I don't think I can. I think I have to go and get it. Okay, well, we're gonna ignore the pawns for a second because it is simply not a priority, and see if we can take out this rather annoying piece that we've now learned about. Okay, we're gonna start by moving out of the way and then move closer and closer, and supposedly it's gonna step back every single time, which means, okay, actually we disarm it relatively easily. Okay, I thought that was going to be a bigger headache than it was. Let me grab my spoils over here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We've got pawns approaching the king. Well, we're not doing that today. Did you see that? They tried to get close to our king like we weren't going to notice. Okay, luckily we take them out with relative ease. These are 2 relatively strong pieces against a poor little pawn. I mean, he tried his best. We can go back to collecting our spoils of war. All right, what's going on in this chest? We get a hammer. Last thing you want to get over the head. We get a speed potion, increased movement range, +1 tile, and then 65 gold coins as well. Okay, cool. Let's move the rook over, grab this last reward, 35 coins, and move back over the bridge. I love the layout of this game. Very, very aesthetic, very immersive. And somehow the inventory stuff and the spells don't take anything away from that. Should I just leave these guys back here? I feel like that's a little risky. Let's go ahead and bring everybody up to the front so they're all ready for whatever sort of attacks have to take place here. So we'll bring everybody over. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're getting a little bit excited, Mr. Pawn. I don't think you understand your place here. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some damage now. You got a little too excited crossing the bridge. You are not a troll, okay? Yeah, that's what happens. Okay, we've brought everybody pretty much decently close. We'll cross the bridge with the rook first. You've got to be kidding me. There's 2 more of them. These are so annoying. Okay, I'm gonna ignore everybody over here and make my way straight over to these crossbows. Oh goodness, I'm already getting shot. Okay, we'll target this one first. We'll move back. Oh, please let me get around. I just need to get around and target these crossbows. Okay, nice. We'll target this one. We've already almost lost all of our health, so let's bring all of that back before targeting them again. Nice. I take out the first one. If I can take them out, then I have nothing to worry about for the rest of the game. All right, they're both gone. Easy peasy now. Bishops attack diagonally. Pawns attack diagonally as well. There should be literally no issue with taking out all of these guys. We're doing the same sort of dance that we did last time. I don't know why this is so effective, but you kind of move so that they can attack you, and then you move back towards the middle. You move so they can attack you, and back towards the middle. And somehow they fall for it every time. Okay, where did you come from? You just came out of nowhere, but okay, we're gonna capture this bishop, and the rook puts us in danger. We'll move all the way out of the way and start creating some new threats. Whoa, super low on health. Okay, hold on. Let's take a moment to apply some healing before moving out of the way again and stepping towards this pawn, moving out of the way, stepping towards the rook. I just need to deal as much damage as possible. Holy smokes, what are you on? 28 health out of 1800 is not ideal. Okay, let's use the bouncing orb. Places a healing orb on the ground. When a unit touches the orb, it will heal the unit for 1,000 and then relocate itself to another tile. Okay, let's place you here. Hello, did you get placed? Okay, let's place you here and then move the rook onto you. We get 1,000 health. You've got to be kidding me. Why did it have to leap up here? No, I'm not getting there anytime soon at all. Okay, well, at least we got a lot of our health back. Let's start trying to create some attacks. There we go. Get a hit off on the rook. We'll step out of the way, get a hit on the pawn as well. Step away, get another hit on the rook, and take him out. This pawn by itself will not stand for very long. He's toast. Let's head back down and grab this bishop as well. I can't just step off the ramp. Okay, come all the way down, step over, and step to the bishop. For our, I was gonna say for our dance of doom. Yes, there we go. The evil dance that seems to entrance these bishops. They never fail to fall for it. I have no idea why this is so effective, but it seems to take out the bishops every single time. Okay, I probably should have checked on my king. Let's hope the game isn't just about over. No, they're in the same exact spot, and I don't think anything has changed. What are they doing over here? Hello? Are we having a reunion of some kind? Pawn family reunion? I'm gonna have to go over there and break that up in just a moment. Let me start by grabbing all of these vases for the mana that they provide. Yes, we'll open up the chest as well. We get a simple axe, a lesser health potion, and 65 coins. 35 more coins. In case you're wondering what on earth the coins are for, you can buy spells with them. We push over the remains of one of those vases, and buying spells is great because as much as I love these three, and frankly they've been extremely practical to play with, I'm sure there are better ones that can be made available to us. Okay, we're gonna try to take out this pawn as well. It seems we've done pretty much everything with this rook. We're really putting the new hire to work over here. Let's see if the new hire can take out these pawns by himself. I have a funny feeling that is a trivial task for this guy. I suppose he's overqualified for the position. Start dealing some damage. Frankly, it doesn't even matter if the pawns deal damage back. They're just so much weaker than my rook that it just doesn't matter. Wait, are you trapped? Well, I ate those words pretty quick. Oh, his head is about to fall off. My rook is trapped. I literally cannot move him. Okay, well, that's good to know that that can happen. I guess we will need to bring in backups. Okay, this pawn moves out of the way now, and suddenly backups are no longer necessary. We take him out, take out his friend as well, and they are toast. Okay, I appreciate the tempo though. That was quite necessary. The king is still way back here. He's doing absolutely nothing. And to be fair, he doesn't have to. Take out that crate, some vases back here. We'll grab the coins, another vase, and move our way up this ramp. To be frank, this is going to be our sacrificial lamb. If he can't do the job by himself, I will be extremely surprised. So let's move up here. I mean, it's just a bunch of pawns and bishops. Again, these diagonal attacks, there's no world in which they're so effective that they can take out my rook. So let's keep shuffling around. I mean, we're getting a little bit of damage done by the pawns, but for all intents and purposes, they might as well be tiny scrapes on my elbow or something, like genuinely not really causing any sort of headache. Shuffle back over, destroy that pawn. Let's see what's going on over here. We get a crate, and I might as well come through here and get all of my health back as well. Easy peasy. Start doing a number on these bishops. We'll do the dance of doom. Nice. We're almost done with this bishop, and we do take it out. Okay, our rook is actually rather low now, but even just by using the lesser health potion, which as is stated in the name, literally provides not that much health, it's still ample to do a significant amount of damage. We've now taken out the bishop as well. Let's take a moment to snipe up some of these. Primal Hatchet. I haven't used really any of these. I haven't felt the need to, so I might as well just keep them for later. A strength potion is pretty nice. A holy potion is even better. And 83 coins. Holy smokes, we are rich. Okay, let's move way out of the way and target the king. Move way out of the way. Oh, and again, before targeting the king. That seems to be sort of the rinse and repeat that we're going for. Now, I don't want to lose this rook. He is pretty low on health, so let's give him that second potion, which now has 27 moves before it regenerates. We'll move over, attack the king. I do want to carry all of these pieces onto the next levels, so I will take care of them, even if I use them a little bit recklessly. I'm not going to do so in such a way where they're actually at any risk of being lost. Move the rook over. Okay, I have to move him quite far away before targeting the king. He's so low on health. He has to be just about toast. Can I capture him? Oh, very close to. We'll move him far out of the way, put the king in check, and he is done for. All right, we got that victory, and now we can continue. We did not need to go through a door. I guess we just eliminated the king. Whoa, I love the purple scenery. Okay, it's called the trap. I don't know how I feel about that. What? Okay, let's pick a chess piece first. We could just go for more rooks, to be honest, and I don't see any world where bishops are, or pawns even, are more useful than the rooks. Not to mention, this one comes with sword specialization. All units wearing swords get plus 4% chance to get a critical strike. That reminds me, I have a whole bunch of swords here, and I haven't applied any of them. Do axes count? I guess not. I guess it's just a dull sword, so maybe I don't have a whole bunch of them. Okay, half of these squares have something on them, so I suppose I don't want to drop my rook there. Let's drop the rook over here instead. Can I have a look around at exactly what's going on? Or are they going to limit my camera movement? Okay, they're not. I can see. Okay, this is horrendous. There's a sea of pawns reinforced by rooks and bishops, which is not ideal. There are a whole bunch of spikes. Oh, and they emanate from these tiny little holes, or rather protrude from those tiny holes. So I suppose that is the trap they're talking about. These holes will produce spikes. So I suppose we don't want to step on those. We have the king and the queen over here, rather well hidden. I don't know if there's the option to just go around and try to attack them from behind the spikes, or if we have to go through these pawns and the rooks and the bishops and whatnot. I guess somebody's got to go find out, so why don't we have you go out first? Oh, why are we trapped? What, do we have to get to this? I'll move over. What is this? Are they just gonna alternate? Oh, we're taking damage. What is happening? I don't know what's happening. Let's regen some of these guys. I suppose we need to reach this, so I'm gonna use my king to do that. Let's step this way. Yeah, it's doing 400 damage as well. Are you kidding me? We can only release a couple of pieces at a time? It's locked. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's start attacking these pawns. Why is it still doing damage? Can we like not even be in the general vicinity? Okay, let's move this guy way out of the way. Oh, he's trapped by the spike. Okay, we'll at least set this guy up to start escaping and move this guy way out of the way as well. Let's get this guy out and in the clear. We'll move my rook over, and it doesn't seem like they're taking damage anymore, which is good. We're making some progress here. Let's bully this pawn, and he is toast. Okay, so now I suppose we can click the lever again, and this time we release 7 pawns. Okay, I see how this is going to be a torture session. Okay, because all of these pawns attack diagonally, which means none of these squares are safe anymore. So we'll try to deal some damage here. Oh my goodness, they're both extremely low already. Okay, we'll give you lesser health, and we'll give you the orb over here. So you can step towards that and gain a whole bunch of health back. The orb maneuvers back over here. This guy's trapped though, which is horrendous. Let's step you over here, and surely there's something else that I can buy here to get myself out of this. How many coins do we have? How much greedy money have we acquired? 500 coins. Oh, we've got plenty to spend. You can see all of these spells need some sort of recharge. charge. So those are not available to me at the moment. But these certainly are. 500 coins, we could buy all of these. Okay, not exactly. There are a couple of interesting ones here. Whoa, chain heal. Heal that randomly bounces to nearby units up to 5 times and restores almost 700 health. That one is promising. We also have diagonal health. Place a healing effect on the ground. Heals units standing diagonal to the chosen tile for 1200 and change. That's nice. Royal boots. Okay. I'm just looking for the health ones, to be honest. Okay, Holy Nova. Place a healing effect on the ground that will detonate in 2 turns. Heals all friendly units in a 5-meter radius for 1000. We've got axe. Okay, so these are the ones of interest. Let's do Holy Nova, diagonal, and chain. I think those are the ones of interest at the moment. And to be frank, we need all the health we can get. Okay, since this pawn is pretty much toast, I'm going to place the Holy Nova over here to move my rook in this direction. You can see this guy's very low. My rook itself is very low, but now we can move over here and they each gain 1000 health, which is absolutely spectacular. I can also grab this, but I'd rather do it with this rook. So let's move you out, start dealing some damage to these adjacent pawns. Oh my goodness, this is doing a huge number on this rook. I think he needs it more actually, so we'll have him grab that 1000 health before shuffling here and dealing some more damage to these pawns. Nice, we can take out this guy. We can take out his buddy over here as well. Whoa, this guy's super low. Let's give him lesser heal. Can I do that? Or have I used too many? I have a bad feeling I've used too many. Okay, luckily he's not in any real danger, so I should be able to continue attacking other pawns. Wow, he walks right into a trap without this guy taking any extra damage. Step towards these pawns, or rather this pawn. He is the last one, and now I can pull this lever and allow more enemies into the chamber. Holy smokes. 1 billion pawns, 2 rooks, rather 3 rooks, and 2 bishops. Wait, 2 rooks? Yeah, 2 rooks. That one's mine. Right next to the queen as well. Okay, these are going to be kamikaze pieces in this case. Are there any sort of kamikaze effects that I can purchase? Ooh, lightning shield. Healing a unit with lightning shield discharges a lightning strike, damaging nearby enemies. That is huge. Lasting for 10 turns as well. Oh, I've just realized why I can't use this. It's because I don't have enough mana, which is quite terrible. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do because I can't move these guys either. So I guess it's your turn to step up, buddy. Let's go ahead and do this. Whoa, he takes a huge amount of damage. Okay, let's do diagonal heal. Maybe I can place it on this pawn and heal my rook, please. Oh, I can't. I have to do it like here. And oh, I just wasted it. Oh my goodness. I thought I could like place it and then move my rook onto it. That is a huge oversight. And I can't use any of these because my mana is so low. Well, I have really no choice but to lose our rook. What a huge shame. And I haven't picked up... Wait, I can pick up these vases for mana. Okay, let me do that first. Okay, he's toast as well. We have 2 pieces left to work with. This is not looking great. Wow. How did I forget that I could use these to get mana? Terrible. Okay, we'll grab this. We have a whole bunch of mana now to our name. We should be back in action. Let's do chain heal. Yeah, chain heal. We'll drop it on the king and send him on a frenzied attack of all of the enemy pieces. Just anybody that he can remotely go and attack, he will. So as you can see, he's going a little bit crazy at the moment. Oh, and he's losing a lot of health. Wait a minute. Greater heal. There we go. We'll apply that. Gets a whole bunch of health back. Start targeting these other pieces. Everybody needs to go down. We're super low again. Holy smokes. Okay. Apply that to the king again. Let's use lesser health this time. We take down some more pieces and we're already low again. Holy smokes. Okay. We'll use the bouncing orb and place it here. Yes, indeed. Move the king towards it to get a whole bunch of health back. You've got to be kidding me. Why did it have to move so far away? Oh, and there's pretty much nothing else that I can get but the Holy Nova. Placing a healing effect on the ground that detonates in 2 turns. I don't know if I'm going to get there in 2 turns. I'm going to be honest. We'll do our best. 1 step, 2 steps. We get there just in time. Okay, maybe we need to retreat a little bit. We're walking through a whole bunch of dead bodies here in order to achieve that end. But it seems we get our king to safety. Oh, we lose the rook in the progress. Or rather, in the process. Okay, well, at least we get a little bit of health back. It's just the king at it alone. I've royally, get it, king and queen, fumbled this last round. That is pretty darn bad. Okay, we're kind of just waiting around. Is there any more mana that I can collect? It'd be nice if I could. Those are just coins. Yeah, this is just about toast. I'm gonna have to move out of the way. Grab this pawn. We'll grab the bishop while we're here as well. We take a little bit of damage. We'll tickle this pawn a little bit. It allows us to. Oh, the queen steps a bit close to us. We have way less health than she does. So that is not a good place to be. We're sort of just running away from the queen at the moment. Oh, I've never used my inventory. Wait a minute. Lesser health potion instantly heals for 900 health. Aha! Well, don't mind if I do. I'm extremely undeserving deserving of this extra health that I've been given, but I will take it, certainly. Okay, we've got to find a way to maneuver our way out of this so we can actually get an attack off on the queen. There we go. Now we're actually attacking her back. Okay, we're super low. Where else? Where else? Where else? Do I have more potions that can help? Increase healing taken by 8% per stack. Strength potion, that could be good. Okay, I guess we'll use the strength potion on the king and move him out of the way, which does eliminate the queen, but holy smokes, my king is in shambles. I don't think he stands a particularly good chance against the enemy king, so I really don't know what to do here. Okay, we have a speed potion which can let us move an extra tile, and we also have a primal hatchet with 46 strength. Oh, and 700 health. Wait a minute. Oh, the hatchet itself has 700 health. I see. Might as well use the holy potion as well. I mean, I might as well just put everything on him, right? Okay, that seems like a fair start. Let's move out of the way. We need to find a way to maneuver so that we can actually attack the king. Is this going to eliminate our king? It does. We get checkmated. All right, that will end my episode in terms of discovering exactly what Petrified Pawns is all about. I'm very disappointed in myself for not accurately using those spells, and I waited too long to actually apply my inventory. I thought I was just going to sort of save it up, but that turned out to be utterly useless. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Let me know down below if I should play more of Petrified Pawns. I personally really enjoy this. Obviously, I need a little bit more practice actually using the mechanics of the game, but the concept as well as the general vibe honestly is amazing. I quite like it. Let me know down below if I should play more of this, and I will see you guys in the next one.